Well. Alright, well, looks like green skins have won for our campaign for today. Grimgor Ironhide, Warzog, or Grom The Paunch. We were talking about Grom's explosive arrows yesterday. That might be a lot of fun to see. Leadership, +10 when fighting against elves. Physical resistance, 10% for goblin units. That's pretty good. Upkeep, -50% for chariot and pump wagon units. Not quite so fun for me. I don't really think the pump wagons are all that great. I mean, they are, but I don't know. We'll see. Army ability, Grom's Wa, which I believe... For some reason I thought I added regeneration to things. Maybe not. Immune to psychology, melee attack +24. Armor piercing weapon damage +25%. Base weapon damage +25%. Sweet. Let's get to it. Will Grom ever see his feet again? No. Pain. Burke pain. How'd I get a photo of you? Hey, oh, hey, oh. Okay. Grom the Paunch. We got River Troll Hags. Alright. And let's go ahead and hit these knights with a good old-fashioned, non-auto-resolved, played-out battle. Alright, you gits! And the stones are airborne. Hup, 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 hup. Oh! Couple of misses. Yeah, the AI is all like micro-y. Hey, you gits! Make sure you fire at them! Don't you miss now! AI is so good at dodging artillery now. Yeah, they're very good at micro. I mean, like, they cheat, but what else could you expect? They gotta react, right? Oh! There it is. Look at that complete juke. Man. There we go. Got killed a knight. Wow, killed 3 knights with that one. 4? Wow, 4 knights with that one throw of a stone. Only hope you have is to throw it into a line formation. Oh, so you're talking about, like, doing this, huh? Doing it that way? They on their ways now. We're gonna go ahead and... Troublesome, thank you for the 62, pal. Snortling pump wagons. Snortling pump wagons. I feel like unit size isn't set to ultra. Is it not? Should there be 200 units of goblin spearmen? Oh god, that Bretonnian knight's gonna catch us. Oh god! Drive off! Drive off, you gits. Let them go ahead and get caught by goblins. Leading this Bretonnian charge! Gotta be careful though, Grom is large, and they are anti-large. Spiky roll is gonna fall back. Wow, this is awkward. Grom getting stuck like that. Are they getting into melee mode? What's happening here? Moving them on over. Bretonnian Knight is still chasing them down. There we go. Fatter than ever. Yeah, Grom's chariot charges are better than anything else on wheels in this game. River Troll Hag. River Troll Hags, I don't really enjoy using them. I don't really know. I don't think that, actually, were there River Troll Hags on the tabletop back in the day? Those are halberdiers. Let's keep you away from that. Wah, there we go. Big bash'ems. Bash him up real good, like. Where'd Grom go? What's he doing? Grom, my boy. Yeah, puke on this lord. Blah. It actually did a little bit of damage. It actually did a wee bit of damage, chat. Okay. Air fryers are so diverse and flexible in what they can do. It really is amazing. Hey, save your lord. Save your lord. I really thought that Azhag the Slaughterer was, you know, maybe that's why I'm not as fond of the River Troll Hags. Although it should be a bonus. Azhag the Slaughterer Spirit Leech just doesn't feel special anymore. I was like, wow, an Orc War Boss or a Greenskin unit with Spirit Leech, but I'm like, wait a minute, River Troll Hags have that as well. Troll Hags are a Forge World model that came out before Age of Sigmar, I believe. Interesting. So like Prince Apophos for Tomb Kings, the scarab guy. Citadel Finecast. Is that what we're talking about? Well, I guess Forge World's different than that. Okay. Take that there, replenishment. 6,300 with 1,300 upkeep, a little bit of scrap, a little bit of wah. Gonna go ahead and get the wah started. Oh, some factions over. Don't remember seeing the Fey Enchantress this early. Her and her Grave Guard look like they would be pretty dangerous. Horrors of pink, horrors of blue. Where once there was one, now there are two. Do the, I thought the horrors in this game didn't actually, like, break down into the previous ones. Like they do in, the tabletop. Isn't the trait for beating her pretty good, though? I'm trying to remember what it is. It's either Winds of Magic or, Replenishment, I'm pretty sure. But yes, she is pretty decent. It only says that in their game lore. Gotcha. Alright, well... Oh yeah, it's like I keep forgetting. Settlement battles. I could very easily see myself modding out the settlement battles. But I think it's important to keep them to stay sharp, especially early on. I think it's a little early to start modding them out. At the same time, they are absolutely my least enjoyable feature of Total War Warhammer 3, which is unfortunate because they are a center stage feature. Are there any good mods out already that take into account the settlement battle stuff? I do feel it's important for us to play it like this for a little bit at least, because just getting used to it and all. They might still be optimizing it. I mean, there's no optimization that you can do, I think, to settlement battles to make them more fun. It's not a matter of performance or efficiency, it's that they're not fun. You know? Like, they were pretty cool to try back when everything first kind of, like, started, but... I don't really think that it's a very fun thing to play. So... I remember why now the auto-resolving in 3 was more prevalent. There needs to be some, like, drag down and crushing animations for those. I know we'll never get something like that, but... Like, did Total War Warhammer not Total Warhammer. Did Total War Troy have turrets and stuff like that in their siege battles? Like, I seem to remember that they had these kind of settlement battles that were really nice terrain, but I don't remember them having any, like, annoying aspects to them. Oh, they rallied. Unshielded peasant mob. Striking the peasants in the back as they try to flee. Oh, there's the hag with the terrible, terrible fish guts and all of that. Yeah, I feel like Grom's chariot makes a different sound when he's running now. Definitely noticing it more. A little annoying, actually. Damn, nice chariot charge, though. Did they fix Grom's belly piercings? What was wrong with them? I can't honestly say I've spent too much time focusing on Grom's navel. How would I know if it was fixed? Grom, come here. Chat wants to see your belly button. I mean, he's got rings in his gut. Looks pretty Grom to me. The thing I don't like about these also is it's kind of hard to get better camera angles. Here come the trolls! Rah! Smash! I might get a mod too that gets rid of those effects. I believe that's the fear effect on them. The rings were not aligned with the holes. Oh. Okay. I could see that being an issue. The timing on that too is wrong. They need to make it so that you hear time to wah when it triggers. Getting some EXP. Normally I actually had Grom colonize all this stuff for the economy. I could just lead on Massive Orcal and bait units into trying to colonize this stuff and then attacking them. I could have a second banner already, but I don't know how smart that is. Man, I usually go with the heavy ammo for the armor-piercing missile damage. I normally do, but 45% increased ammunition seems pretty great as well. Man, the AI macroing, though, for siege stuff is... Oh! Henry, get off the keyboard. Much better looking spell effect for that now. Hey, you scared? Stop shooting at my rock lava. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Just the mass of the trolls. Big ooga booga smash. Oh my God. Oh, I see they've replaced the intestinal meat chunk with whatever that one is there. Oh, that guy right there got it real bad. An uphill climb, running away from longer-legged trolls. Definitely noticing that they knock things down easier, too, when they're just running. We gonna eat them! Yum, yum! Yum, yum, yum! Okay. Well, it's literally just a wall. Rush the doors. Rush the ladders. Everybody just go in through the front. Grom to the door. He's already doing a lot of damage to it. Man, battering rams are just like... I'm glad that we don't need them for everything, but it's a little surprising how much we just don't need or get to use certain things. Alright, lads! Ladders up! And it begins. Ooh. Their own stone throwers lobbing into our ranks. Leaping up onto the walls to engage. That sounded like our wall was available. Grom inside! Grom is the greatest, is he not? He would have you believe that at least. Trolls are still working on the doors. Wow, so Grom, it must be Grom's must have siege attacker or something. Ooh, bad attack patterns for Grom on that one. Grom, stop being such a silly Billy. So that's bad fishy breath. That is some bad breath. Let's go ahead and launch arrows up onto there. Move these guys up. A lot of man, arrows with the explosive tips sieging might be fun. I wonder if it does wall damage. I'm guessing the answer is no. Oh yeah, that's a lot of goblin arrows there. Oh yeah, that's some nice DACA, right, chat? Some nice shooty shoots. I'm gonna move these guys down here. Goblins on the walls. Trolls have made it in. And here they come! We're in, boys! Oh my God! Ah! Not even swinging their weapon yet, just barreling through. Oh! Look out, guy with a shield! Oh no! Oh God! Oh! Alright, we got some more bad breath. Bad breath! Oh. And now we use Grom's Wah to regenerate. Look at that! Look at that, look at those Healy boys! Alright, use gits! Get in there! Rah! Get him! Being trampled underfoot. Getting knocked from the saddle. And they're breaking. They're running. Victory for the greenskins. The lady and her blessing are not to be found this day. Chat, they are not. Man, do I piss everyone off and go for the Red Duke as well? Nah, I guess so. We gotta make our way back to here to get our... Well, one, because Paravon's gonna start moving in a moment, too. We know they are. The immensity! Upkeep minus 8%. For Lord's Army, campaign movement range plus 5%. Alright, you know what? Scrap armor. Scrap armor. Scrap armor. Armor. Henry, if you sit on this delicious lunch, I will be upset with you. For those of you guys who are new to our channel and don't know, Henry, my cat, has a kill count. He has killed 3 of my lunches before by sitting on them. Henry, you're a good boy, but you're gonna be a bad boy. Wow, they really shortened these quests, huh? Pyrrhic victory. Alright. Fight it. Fight it out. Goblins killing gobos. Are they coming to me? It might just be changing formation. Ah, shit. They've got an Arachnarok spider. I forgot about that. Okay, well... I could go deal with that first. I'm like, my stone thrower is gonna be in trouble. Doom divers! Okay, I'm gonna send you over there. Spiky roller action. And I guess we'll start with this. Did my spiky rollers? Oh, the spiky rollers are currently driving through the blood. They'll be on their way. They'll get there soon enough. Oh, it's Git Guzzler. It's not even Skarsnik. Oh, I guess Skarsnik will be here soon, though. Right into their front line. That's Spirit Leech? Yo, that ain't cool. Alright. Right into the anti-large spears. Just not giving a cluck. Uh-oh. Grom is gonna break, but he should be able to get away. There we go. Big old cluster. She's gonna puke! There we go. Oh, he did? Nah, he got regen. Grom regens and he's running. The only risk is if he goes off the table. And... dead gobbos. Yeah, Grom's out of there. He's gonna be alright. Alright, they're chasing after them. Maybe help them out a bit. Arachnarok Spider has followed the trolls. Let's go ahead and get these guys down over here. Grom, please don't flee off the table. Please rally. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Trolls regenerating. This battle's a little bit rougher than I thought. A wee bit. Oh, look. There's a war boss here. That's not so great. Nasty Skulkers, going that way. Spiky Roller's doing that. Grom has rallied. There's a spider heading for him. We try and get away! Woo! Oh man, this is like actually really starting to go badly. Out of position. Alright, Gobbos, retreat! It's okay, we've got these guys. River Troll Hag is having some trouble getting away. And is also getting doubled up on! Oh god! Ah, there's Skarsnik right there. Skarsnik! Yeah, that River Troll Hag's gonna bite it, unfortunately. Alright. Yep. Stop shooting at that. Grom may have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew, and that's impressive for Grom. Ugh. This is going badly. River Troll Hag is running. Man, that Arachnarok Spider normally doesn't join up on everything up front. Oh, wait a minute. Big Wah for the regen. Regen all goblins. Trolls won their fight up here. Collapsing trolls down to seek out them. Now that regen actually may have really helped. It could have. River Troll Hag rallies. Go ahead and toss a little bit of puke. I don't care if those spiky rollers die. This has not been a worthwhile attack to do. You gonna puke or what? I know, it's rude to ask. But I had to, because she wasn't puking, chat. She just wasn't puking. Alright, let's go ahead and hit these over here. Again, lining up. You goblin piece of crap. Come here. Virtual Hag is escaping. Much to my incredible surprise. Keep those spirit leeches going. Keep them going. Yeah, goblin spears aren't really a true source of anti-large. Like it does work. Like you throw enough goblins with spears at the problem, they can win against large things, but they're expendable. You know, they are. Grom getting in there, scaring some things. That spider being anti-large is a problem. Over to there. Grom, what you up to? Get you over there. Our anti-large typically is arrow spam as goblins, I believe. Grom getting close to his regen cap. That's not too good. I don't like hearing that. River Troll Hag. On Skarsnik. And then Puke Time. Maybe over here. Ragnarok Spider getting chewed up a little bit. Just in time for the spider to rally and eat us. Oh god. No, River Troll Hag, what are you doing? That is not your target! God dang it, River Troll Hag! Ugh! Through the goblins! Go, 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 go! Oh, she died. She's just dead. Damn it! Whoops. That might be a bit of a pain in the butt to replace. We'll see. Get Guzzler. Over to you. Grom recovered. Ugh! Imagine running out of regen cap. This post brought to you by the Hellman Gorst gang. Hey! We gotta do Gorst at some point, too. Oh, shit. And look what rallied! The Arachnarok Spider. Right onto Grom. Reforming. Wait a minute, what? What? Where do these reinforcements come from? I would have just held out till they came. What? You mean I didn't have to lose my River Troll Hag? I mean, I could have, of course, also tried playing better. You know, that's also a thing I could have done. Going over, you hear that, chat? Going over. Going over strong. There we go. War time. Final regen. Oh yeah, that giant's getting a pin cushion. Oh! Down he goes. River Troll breaks. Broken, broken, broken. Oh my god. Woo! That's actually even better than I thought it was going to be. Sundering attacks for Grom. Base weapon damage. Gain gold, casualty replenishment, regeneration, missile strength, and hollow bone. This makes Misty Mountain broth. This broth looks like an unappetizing mess. Is that a wing, a foot, a drumstick, or maybe even something's head? The less you know, the better. Alright. Binge Eater. Cooked 4 recipes. Having his fill of an appetite, Grom is well on his way towards sampling the world's many delicacies. Hero capacity +1 for goblin big bosses. Hit points +8%. Wow. Binge Eater. Interesting. So you don't necessarily need to, or you shouldn't necessarily wait, it seems, for your food to wear off. I guess you'll get more bonuses if you don't. Oh, we gotta get the Wa trophy. I might start getting more armies next. We're filling the war chest. In a Dormu. No, so everybody's at war with each other, so there's that many factions. I mean, if you're trying to kill the whole map, yes, you do need all of it. See, goblins and Skaven are probably some of the big winners for these settlement battles because of their sheer numbers to get people up and over. Not to mention, there's a whole damn Wa entering in 2 minutes. Let's see. Let's grab a chunk of you. Gits. Bring you down to here. Let's get use Gits. Move you guys over here. Oh, I guess there's only 2 entry points here. Oh wow, this is probably the smarter area. Look, there's like almost no towers here. What the heck? Has there ever been alliances lore-wise? Oh yeah, plenty of them. Tons of them. Both traditional and you know, reluctant allies as well. Alright, here we go. Yo, our spiky roller pump wagon survived? What? What? I thought for sure. Oh, maybe they just fled off the table last time. Goblins to the walls! Poisoned arrows raining down upon us. That sounded like the Wa was ready. But it shouldn't be yet. Peasant bowmen with pox arrows are running. Well, that is really unfortunate. I guess it's not a climbable wall or something. Grom is back to bugged out and not attacking. This is bad. This is if I had to deal with this every single time we're doing a siege battle, I don't know if I can do this. Try the infantry at the game. I mean, they're not gonna do like hardly any damage at all. See, now he's hitting it. So is the catapult. Even still, all right. Catapults in. Man's gonna send Grom after theirs. On the walls there. Just a bug with that. I don't know. I mean, he attacked the walls just fine before. Grom, you gotta get like in the middle of them, bud. There you go. Now halt. See? Now you're gonna be so much happier when you swing that axe. Yeah, see how much better that is? Don't you just feel good, Grom? Ugh. Swinging that old elf biter axe of his. Ugh. Peasants are all like, doing good, lads, doing good. Keep up the good work. Then suddenly, oh my god! Peekaboo! Oh no! Oh god! Oh no! I mean, instant death or slow death, pick your poison. Was that for the hanging or for the troll fight? Because like, if you think you're just gonna get smushed by a troll and that's gonna be it, no. You're probably gonna get like splashed vomit on and your skin's gonna melt off and you're gonna scream and be in horrible agony. Then a troll's gonna like eat your arm before it eats your head. Alright, start battle. Goblins in the front door, let's go. Grail Knights right at the front. This is gonna be interesting. I'm a little nervous. I mean, I'm not, but you know. Certainly softer targets on this side. Okay. Poor Bretonnian peasants. They finally became a man-at-arms, earn a small wage, which they then have their weapons, uniform, and quarters deducted from, so they basically work for free. What a life. Yep. Upon being made a man-at-arms, it costs... They receive a 5 copper pieces in Bretonnia, which is basically several years' pay for a peasant, or pretty close to it, and, after that, like, I read the book about, it was a man-at-arms that had just been promoted, basically, and was really proud of themselves. So, in his good fortune that he now had, you know, counting the coins in his hand. And then it cost him a copper piece for his tabard, and his shield, and another one for his weapon, and another one for his training, and another one for his lodging. But it came down to, he sent, like, half of a copper piece to his family, you know. That was basically all he was left with. Sorry, chat. I was hoping to get like some better shots of this fight, but the settlement garrison's making it kind of hard to look at it. So the goblins are playing a nice buffer between the Grail Knights and everything. You can see them all underfoot there. They're actually keeping the Grail Knights away from the trolls, and the trolls are in fact reaching beyond and swinging. That's actually great. Settlement battles are bad for charging. But here's the thing though. Like, as orcs and goblins, sure, it might not be tactically sound. Which, by the way, here's our WA reinforcements. For greenskins, even if it's not totally tactically sound, I kind of tend just to rush them at walls and everything. Because that's how they fight. That's how they fight. They green tide over things, you know? It's like, I see people that get frustrated with Bretonnian peasants saying they're not worth it for anything. You know, citing that they're just as bad, if not worse, than goblins. You know, and it's like they have a role to fulfill, you know, and that role is oftentimes tar pit. That's right. Get out of here, you gits! Off the table with you. Man, Bretonnia seems worse to live in than Chaos. No, not by a long shot. I mean, it's a different hell, of course. The peasants, though, as bad as their life is, they do enjoy some relative safety compared to other Warhammer factions. But, with that said, typically speaking, overall, it is a pretty bad place to live. Now, it was mentioned in chat that, yes, it is kind of funny to think about, but... Sorry, I'm keep getting myself a little distracted here. It's funny to think about, but back in the day, Bretonnia was a very different faction. It wasn't, there was no brutalizing the peasants back in the day. In older editions of Warhammer, Bretonnia was indeed, as mentioned in chat, a very cliche Arthurian tale, which had, you know, coming to rescue the peasants and living honorable lives and all of this. That all really changed with the later editions of Bretonnia. You know, to put into perspective, rescuing, honoring, and saving your peasantry was a big part of the original Bretonnia. In the current Bretonnian book that I'm reading, called Knight Errant, or Knights of the Realm, I think, the only reason why knights rush to the aids of peasants is because there's enemies in the land. That's it. Whenever they would arrive on site and they see peasants fleeing or being butchered or anything like that, the Bretonnian cavalry would literally charge down and trample to death their own peasants just to get to whatever enemies are there, regardless of whether they could have saved any peasants or not. And the main character of the book, who's supposed to be likable compared to their arrogant brother, you know, like, he wakes up from the battle, you know, because he got knocked unconscious, and he looks around, and he sees all the dead peasants, and he sees all the dead orcs and everything. And the first thing he does is he takes his sword, sees there's blood on it, and he looks around, sees that, you know, he's got his like silk and tabards he could use. He instead opts for the face down, bloody dead peasant that is just in the mud and just cleans his sword on the relatively clean back fabric of the tabard of the peasant. It's like, the original Bretonnian book was very flimsy too. They were kind of like a budget empire. They even had mini cannons, but weren't that interesting until they did the whole Grail Vow thing. Yep, another interesting thing too is that lore-wise in Bretonnia has cannons. I don't know if you guys knew that. Even in current Bretonnian, you know, like, it's outdated by now, obviously, but even in current Bretonnian lore, Bretonnia does have cannons. And they're stationed on the borders of Bretonnia and on their ships. Feels like there's no real good guys in this universe. There really isn't any good guys in this universe. The only characters, like, there's a couple of lizard men, Karl Franz and King Leuwenleonker, are basically the closest things to a good guy in Warhammer. Wait a minute, can you shoot them now with arrows? You can hit siege gear with arrows and deal damage now? That's a big deal. You guys are practically 0 damage. That wasn't practically 0 damage. I took more hits from arrows than I did from actual siege gear. Okay, so sieges are definitely broken. Man, that's alarming. That is a huge part of this game. If that's not working, that's going to be hella annoying, considering units like Grom just, like, stops attacking this thing. Wow. This is unfortunate. This is, like, really unfortunate. And knowing Creative Assembly, it might literally be forever before that gets fixed. Like, it might just not get fixed. Period. See, the thing is like, you can see I'm not trying to do a stack of units here. Now they go. I think that there's gotta be some delay or internal calculation that's bogging everything down. I don't know what it would be. I never had this happen with Tomb Kings, but I had it constantly happen with dwarves. Tomb Kings previously had a really bad bug where they couldn't really target anything on the walls or siege towers. Oh, it's just mounted yeomen, not knights. It's just yeomen! Oh, by the way, it's also illegal and a hangable offense for a peasant to ride a horse that's not theirs. It's also a hangable offense for a peasant to own a horse. Societally, does the horse outrank the peasant? It actually does. Not like necessarily like a draft horse, but like the actual purebred Bretonnian horses absolutely have more rights than peasants do. There we go. Fighting against the undead. Let's do this. Alright. No one's fatter than Grom! Yeah! Off go the heads. I should not have popped that healing potion. I don't know quite what I was thinking. Okay, it looks like the trolls are actually, like, taking quite a bit of damage here. Seeing trolls mash up on the, zombies is a pretty sweet visual. First, regenerating Wah. See them health go up. Heinrich doesn't get a Mortis engine for a mount. He gets a horse. Does he get a Mortis engine in 3? He does in 3? That's actually kinda badass. I don't know how good he is compared to Helman Gorst, but that's interesting. I wonder though if the Mortis engine actually makes him worse. Because the only reason to have a horse on Heinrich is to escape people targeting Heinrich. Fishy chunks can be randomly rewarded when you check out sunken treasures at sea. Okay. Says decisive defeat. I know we can't win, but I bet it will look cool. Let's go for it. King Lewin arrives in all of his glory. Again, we know we're not winning this one. I just want to see the AI in action because it will be cool. Goblins there. Thinking about where they'll come from, too. Alright, I think we're about ready. Although, ironically, I probably should put orcs on the walls there. Get them, goblins! Use those spears! Use those anti-large spears! Oh god, why are you dying, goblins? Could it be because you're goblins? Gotta give it to them error boys, though. They're putting some work in. Oh, now they are overrunning. Alright, so we got this. 75. I guess I'll do the catapult tower for this one. Trolls down to these things. Goblins are actually tar pitting not so badly. But they're gonna start piling in here now. Alright. Error boys moving into position. Or what's left of them, at least. Catapult tower is online. I have to keep smashing those knights. Go, trolls, go! Go, trolls, go! Go, trolls, go! That's a big ol' heap. Wah! In come the Pegasus Knights. As more catapults continue. Oh my goodness, I was gonna say, that's a pretty good spot right there. Trolls are regenerating, but having a bit of a hard time now. Oh, there you go. We broke anyways. We broke anyways at the end there. Did some damage. Killed 2 full ranks. Almost 4 full ranks of leveled knights. With all the coastal cities, I'm tempted to have another vampire cosplay. Go for it! Ain't nothing stopping you, bud. I bet that'll be a lot of fun. Woohoo! Fight the elves! We're trying to find some dragons to kill. Oh, they've already overrun that thing. Here they come. Grom reveling. He got that axe ready to go. Missed everybody with that axe. It's okay, Grom. I know you're really trying your best. Big hacking swing. Off goes the head. See, look at that, like... I know they're getting shot as well, but... these goblins aren't doing too bad with their 75 armor. Up to the next pavilion. Oh, they must have followed them out. Trolls on their way in. Looks like Stormwind aesthetic? Well, one might think that, except that Ulthuan and the High Elves are like predating Warhammer by like 20, 30 years. So it's definitely not copying Stormwind. Regen Wah! All of a sudden, from the back! Oh! Oh my god! Oh no, there were elves here a moment ago! Oh god, they're gone now! 490, something like that? You said Warhammer predates Warhammer though? Oh, World of Warcraft. Warcraft was 92. Okay, so Warhammer still has like 15 years. Yeah, give me a break, guys. My clock is all screwed up from the night shift. Let's blame that. Let's blame that as my reason for saying incorrect words. Close victory. I could auto that, but what would be the fun of that? Fight! Field battle! Yes! Give me more! Goblins have made it into combat with the... Is it Lothern Seaguard? Oh, Storm Riders. They're Lothern Seaguard without? Grom is smacking Tyrion! What in the world? How did that happen? Tyrion is gone. He is out of here. Man, I wish Cetra's attack animation, not even animation, but attack pattern was even nearly as good as Grom's. The Crimson Killers. A new ingredient. The ingredient is... lion meat. Speed plus 10% for Goblin Cavalry, Goblin Chariots, and Squig Herd units. Charge bonus plus 12 for Squig units. He's got so much movement remaining. Let's go get some treasure. Decisive victory. Land battle. Woo! Fight it. I think Grom is smaller than people think. I agree. I agree. Okay. Archers! Give them hell. Oof. No. A rain of crude arrows. It's effective. They're almost into combat. Oh, oh, oh! And there's the crumble. Grom just kind of showing off doing wheelies right now. You know what? There's more of those trolls in combat with the anti-large than I'd like here. Let's back them off into the woods, shall we? Spiky rollers, go get them. Grind, grind, grind. Grinding. Here, Grom, go get that. Leave my trolls alone, you bullies. Damn, they're a little bit hardier than I thought. Not by much, but a little bit. Keeping our army, for the most part, pretty fresh. Watching this makes you want another Warhammer MMO? I know, right? We'll probably never get one, but it would be cool. Oh no, I'm not allowed to leave and escape? Oh no! Oh no! Muck Edbutt! I thought you were gonna be able to set sail this turn. But it's looking like you're about to have a rough time. Muck Deadbutt now. Oh, got him. Got him. Oh, that's cool, hand fight me. Stupid green things need clever, smart Skaven. Stupid mouse! Warhammer 40k Rogue traded by Owlcat. I'm looking forward to that. I am. Okay. They're attacking us. And what's there of our Wa? So Lewin broke away from the siege to strike the newly arriving fresh army. And we will fight it, for it will be glorious! Though I don't believe we can win. Want to get the settlement of Aquitaine? It's raised to the ground. Yeah, because I raised it to the ground. It's got yellow climate. I'm trying to not bog myself down in Bretonnia all that much. So we've got armies that we've left behind. We're just gonna get to it. This army is not elegant at all. It gets in there. It just goes. Yep, and again, if he colonizes the armies, we'll just eat them. Okay, they are moving very strangely. Let's just have you guys just... Oh, I've got regiments of renown here. Do they have any special abilities? Oh, we do have fanatics. What the shit just happened? Oh, that's our Wa! Oh my god, thank goodness. I was wondering if we were gonna have some problems. This is gonna be a big battle. Come on, you. Come on. A little closer. Just a bit more now. Yes, yes. Alright! No! My Fanatic's in fast motion! I missed it! I already had it in slow motion. I messed it up! Oh, I gotta remember, this isn't Grom's army. For some reason I keep thinking it is. But it ain't. Wowee! The Green Tide! Again, an unleveled, smaller army. Trying to make some stuff work. Body slams onto our archers. Got any more trolls up here? We do. Bring these guys down. Off the table! Make them run! Get them off the table! 2d6 distance to the nearest table edge, please! And 3d6 to pursue. In a perfect world. We're rapidly approaching the problem, though, of King Lewin being... Oh, he's breaking, though! King Lewin realizes that he is alone on a field. Rear flank, getting shot at. -14. There it is! Woo-wee! I cannot believe we won that! I thought we had no chance! That was supposed to just be a fun, let's get killed battle. Yowie wowie. I kinda wanna, like, pursue him, though, and make sure that he's dead. Oh, there's no way we're gonna kill him. He's about to take off. Yep. Woo! He gone. We'll save that one.
Goblin Tide!
Glorious field battles! Not the high elves, my babies! No, this is Bretonia. But we are killing the high elves as well, though. They're like, King Lewin will arrive with his reinforcements! They are unaware that King Lewin has been preoccupied. You imagine being these peasants, and then all of a sudden... Here they come! Bruh! 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 Oh! Their lord dives in to protect! And King Lewin has arrived! Albeit with far fewer reinforcements than originally intended. That dude, like, is just dancing in and out of all of the attack patterns of them. Yep, keep pushing. Keep pushing on it. Oof. Goblins with spears. Surround them. Actually, you know what? Lewin says nope. As arrows attempt to find him. Diving between. The Night Goblin Warboss trying to shank Adelhard on his Pegasus mount. Oh, no! And down they go. And Lewin takes to the skies once more. Is it just him? There's that unit as well. Yeah, this is gonna wind up being a pile-in fight. Cause it's Lewin! I don't even think Lewin swings his sword anymore, even when he's on the mount, which is unfortunate. Not that he's like within reach of a lot of stuff, but a lot of stagger on him right there. Wow, a lot of damage on Lewin. Run, you coward fake knight. No, Lewin is no fake knight. He is not. Man, Grom's economy is just so aggressively good. Uh-oh. The Fey Enchantress arriving in foreign lands. Any dragons? Anyone's got dragons? Anybody got dragons? I know it's still a little early for that, but we need it. We need dragons. Whoa! Greypoint Scuttlers. Aw, man. You attacked my Wa army? Why are you guys attacking me? Shaman with Arachnarok eggs. Oh, that's right. He starts on a spider mount, doesn't he? This is the... No, he doesn't. I wonder if it's a special appearance for him, though. Yeah, Arachnic Spider Claw. And we've got Wa reinforcements coming. I suppose we could make him come from the flank. Wow, we can. Okay. No! That didn't play out as well as I wanted it. Here we go. Yeah, what you want, gits? You can't hit me! That's the best you can do! Ugh! 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 Ow! Okay, that hurt pretty bad! Not gonna lie! So now that I know with my shield up, it's probably gonna be a lot more damage now. Get up, you git! Now they're pulling the warp lightning cannons forward. Which ironically makes it harder to flank them with that. I don't want to risk revealing myself just yet, though. That's right, just a little bit closer. Just a wee bit closer. Just a wee bit closer, even. And surprise! 11 seconds for over there. Meanwhile, in the woods, our skirmishes begin. Ugh! Warp lightning. Okay, everybody, get those crews. Cruise missile. CROOZ. Ugh. Poison wind globadiers. Warp fire throwers. This guy is like still searching for the enemy he was looking for. Yeah, these rat ogres are gonna be a little tricky to deal with. Oh god! Warp fire throwers! Hold your ground! Reinforcements arriving. Ugh. This is starting to look pretty bad. I mean, it was looking... Summon my spider babies! Protect me, spider babies! And you! Be gazed upon! Oh, I think it didn't work. I think it got interrupted. Oh, shit. Everybody shift! Do not let them warp fire! Again! What are these ratty boys doing with these Nickelodeon slime shooters? Those are warp fire throwers. It's basically, uranium mixed with, petroleum jelly and oils. It's pretty terrible. It's a pretty awful thing to be afflicted with. It's like radioactive fire, basically. Radioactive napalm. Oh, you know what it's like? You know, okay, for people who don't know what Warhammer is, but you know what Game of Thrones is, it's like that Wizards or Alchemist fire. The green stuff that blew up the King's Landing port. Dealing with Warpstone? Yeah, someone was just asking, like, what's up with the Nickelodeon slime shooters? Which is a pretty funny way of calling it. Storm Vermin. I like this game, but I wasn't very good at playing them. They're very micro-intensive. They can be. Just a lot of bodies, you know? Storm Vermin are much better, I think, in this game than they were in the tabletop. I'm trying to even remember if Storm Vermin were even worth taking on the tabletop. They always just felt like overcosted Skaven. Yvrice. Fails to spot our ambush! Oh my goodness. We're hurt goblins, but it'll work. I've lost some sleep watching the gang over the past week, right? Well, I didn't really realize it, but like some of these attack animations are actually very similar to some other ones. That's very similar to Nehekara Warriors. How'd the late shift game go? It went good. It went good. I would argue that Order won. I would argue that Fairlight, Tyrosian, and I wound up winning in the end. Skarsnik is a pretty cool one. What Vampire Coast armor are you liking at the moment? Man, this said decisive victory. This doesn't really look decisive to me. Go, pig, go! Go, pig, go! Interesting. Is that... I just realized, is that Legendary Lord like the daughter of the Inquisitor from Vermintide? It sure is? I didn't know that! Is there a story behind that? Do they make any reference to that in Vermintide? So is there a lore reason for orcs to be taking orders from a goblin commander, or is this a video game mechanic concession? In the world of greenskins, might makes right. So, the reason why Grom is giving orders to orcs is because he killed all of the orcs that wouldn't take orders from him. Archaon never fought Karl Franz, I thought. Did he ever actually fight him? He fought Vultan, who was the champion of Sigmar at that time. Although, was it confirmed that he was a false champion of Sigmar, or was he actually the champion of Sigmar? We probably need to do something like Total War Warhammer 40k Armageddon. Nah, we wouldn't. Nah, we wouldn't. Warhammer 40k. This conversation comes up every day we play this game. Total War Warhammer 40k. Every single mechanic you could possibly want is already here. And no, this should not take place on one planet. It would be like Stellaris in the galactic map in the codexes. Like Castle Carcassonne could be Mars. Brionne, Titan. Corone, Holy Terra. And then associated moons or other star system things. Yep, make cities be planets. Do it just like Stellaris. Oh, land battle. Whee! What army would you want to control in 40k? I would love to see how the Adeptus Custodes are presented. They'd basically be like Ogre Kingdoms, but giant golden paladins. What about the distinction between ground and space battles? There are no ground and space battles on the tabletop. Unless you're playing a different game. They wouldn't have them. Like, it would be limiting, it would suck, but it would be like it is in this game. You go to an island, you go to a neutral thing, or maybe you go to a map that's like a breached starship, and that's what it is. Same with like a Black Ark. You fight on the deck of the ship, and it's just a land battle. Might not be satisfying, but it could be done, and that would be an easy way of doing it. Oh yeah, Necrons would be a lot of fun to play too, don't get me wrong. Necrons absolutely would. Yeah! Untold magical powers, all nice and all that. Yep, basically like all the mechanics for everything you could want that would within reason be placed in a Warhammer 40k game can be done in here just by either reskinning or tweaking numbers of what already exists. Heck, the Demons of Chaos are already in, and their models match their tabletop components. Bellacor's even here already. Soul Grinders are in here. Be'lakor makes it into space? Yeah. He does. It's not the same, but well, Warhammer removed the canonical storyline that Warhammer Fantasy is literally... Back in the day, Warhammer Fantasy used to be a feudal medieval planet in the Galactic Atlas. It was just one planet among the storm of everything going on in Warhammer 40k. I don't know if it's actually true, but I believe it was the Chaos Gods thought it would be funny to lock all of the known races in the world with a medieval technology. If that's true, if that part's true, I'm not sure. But Warhammer as a world is literally nothing but a feudal planet in the galactic sphere of influence of whatever. Think of the stuff on display in fantasy Warhammer titles that could be done, like orbital strikes and rocks and drop pods and all that. Yeah, what's the difference between it came from below with Skaven and doing a drop pod with Space Marines? Nothing. Nothing. Instead of a cave coming out of the ground and things running out of it, you'd have something slam into the ground and things would come out of it. That's it. That's all. Well, but with that said, though, Warhammer went on the record and later on redacted and said that Warhammer 40k and Fantasy are a completely separate universe now. Despite the fact that you literally buy the same boxes and have the same characters in them. You know? Like I was saying before, Be'lakor, he exists in Warhammer 40k and Fantasy. It's the same Be'lakor. Skarbrand exists in Warhammer 40k and Fantasy. Skarbrand lost his the original story for how Skarbrand lost his wings, unless he was in Fantasy first, but I'm pretty sure he was in 40k first. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. His burnt wings was because he tried to challenge Khorne, and Khorne backhanded him so hard that he flew across the galaxy, burning through atmospheres. And the friction and all that scorched his wings aside, and he was unable to fly after that. Or Necrons in Warhammer? Me too. I would rather a Warhammer 40k game before an Age of Sigmar game come out at this point. Although Age of Sigmar would be a visual feast for sure. Winds of Death could be a strafe attack. Well, yeah, I mean, look at Luther Harkon. Look at Vampire Coast. With the, their gun spells that they have that's supposed to be the ship is shooting from offshore. Same with the Black Arcs. All these mechanics would work just fine. They totally would. 40k, we'd expect monster duels. Imagine a Demon Prince dueling the Avatar of Khaine or Primarch. I mean, you would want that, but you might not quite get it. You would probably get just a couple of synced animations, like Dragons versus Dragons, Hell Pit Abominations versus whatever else they have animations against. Tzeentch convinced Skarbrand he could beat Khorne, I think. I wonder the whole thing about that. I don't know the 40k lore with Skarbrand. It would not surprise me if he was tricked into thinking that. Not a big fan of Age of Sigmar, it's just people bringing the biggest mob to the table. When you say biggest mob to the table, do you mean model count, or do you mean, like, Lord strength? Because my understanding is that Nagash actually isn't that good in that game, unfortunately. Every time the subject comes up, I get more and more hyped for Total War 40k. Yeah, for me, it doesn't annoy me to have this conversation multiple times, because usually, I think people see or hear my ideas, and they also are able to envision Warhammer 40k Total War and how it would work, and it, I don't know, converts cynicism into positivity, or at least hope, you know? I was gonna say, like, I've heard a lot of imbalanced stuff in Warhammer 40k. There's so many heavy-hitting auto-wounding things. and as an adaptive Custodes player, all of the growing no invuln saves allowed weapons make me kind of go, huh. I hope they release my codex sometime soon. I'm so behind on 40k, I just found out what the Primaris Gene Seed thing is. Yeah, I mean, unless you're a Space Marine player, and even then if you are a Space Marine player, most people hate the Primaris stuff. It's just dumb lore on top of lore to sell more models and make already existing tech less interesting, I guess. I don't know. I'd be really into having more urban fighting in a Warhammer 40k Total War, fewer units per group, a more important cover system, and cinematic urban combat, nom nom nom. Yeah, I mean, like, some people will say that you know, the scale needs to be bigger, the scale would have to be smaller, XYZ, XYZ. Total War is nothing but an engine. You know, the game can be whatever it is. You just gotta have an open mind about it. If they want to have Space Marines with 200 units in a chapter, you know, and you can take all of them, sure, why not? If they want to make it so that there's only 15 in a unit, sure, whatever. Just gotta let them try, you know? I would rather the game exist, regardless of how it turns out, than have them not take a swing at it. Because I'm pretty sure if they take a swing at it, it'll be fine. But I do think that dueling animations would be a bigger deal. You know, I have vivid memories of Captain General Trajan Valoris of the Custodians charging my friend's Storm Surge, making like 50 ward saves for missiles and guns as he's being fired upon, and then like just swinging and connecting with 11 wounds against something. Just feels so good. Just feels real good. I love seeing the Militarum holding back the hordes. Yeah. Well, yeah, guys, thank you for stopping in today. A lot of Warhammer stuff is coming up. A lot. Especially on Twitch, especially on YouTube. Follow all my things, and join us for all of the things. Everything from Total War to actual literal model assembly and tabletop games and painting and all of that stuff. But we will be back tomorrow by 10 o'clock in the morning. Gonna try to be on a little bit early. And again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Had a great day, great turnout. Honestly, I was a little nervous after being back, or coming back after a week off. But I'm so glad to see you all. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to my awesome mod team. You guys rock. You guys rock so damn hard. And tomorrow, join us for some more funs and shenanigans right here at twitch.tv/tangent. Have a good one, everybody, and we'll see you next time.